So Crandall Pera Law is a partnership between Mark Pera and I, and it's an interesting partnership because we both were former defense lawyers. There was a time when I had my own plaintiff's practice, Mark had his own plaintiff's practice. We met at some plaintiffs' conventions that you have. You go to learn more about the law, more about medicine. We struck up a conversation. First and foremost, we got along great. Mark's probably the nicest human being I've ever met. Great family man, incredible lawyer. But we realized that we had both started as defense lawyers. We both tried a lot of cases as defense lawyers. We both looked at cases that were coming into us from a side of how would we win this case as defense lawyers. And it gave us a unique perspective to look at cases that are coming in from the plaintiff side, the patient, and kind of break it apart first to say, like, will this even survive the defense? Will it survive the onslaught of the defense lawyers? So as we continued to talk about the fact that our theories kind of aligned, we decided to form a firm and focus on giving white glove service to people who come to us. I would say, without hesitation, there's no other firm in Ohio and Kentucky that gets as many referrals for new cases than we do. And that's because attorneys out there have learned that Mark and I take care of the client. We're careful. We look through the medical records. We know the right experts. We evaluate the case. If it's not a case, we explain why so that the person can understand that, or my client can understand that. If it is a case, then that's where our defense side really picks up, not just because we know how to break a case apart, but because we really know all of the other defense lawyers in Ohio and Kentucky. We used to work with them, okay? It's not like we're friends, but there's a mutual respect there. And so when they see a case from Mark and I, they know that it's a case that's been researched well, that we have good experts, and that we mean business. And because we were in the courtroom with all the defense lawyers, they know we know how to try a case. And so that does enable us to have better conversations with the other side. Obviously, we can try cases. We are trial lawyers. But that open communication with the other side allows us to also obtain really high-value settlements. And we extinguish the risk for our clients by not having to go to trial. But more importantly, we can put that money to work for them, for the injuries that they came to us for.